Morning, everybody. Bright and early. It's Tuesday. Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras Tuesday. Back to back to back videos. Actually, this is just a video response. So my latest video about Windows Phone 7 has been getting quite the responses, causing a little bit of a stir. Most people disagree. And most people seem to disagree from the standpoint of me being a Kool-Aid drinking Apple fanboy who can't speak honestly about Windows. Well, here's the scoop, okay? Yesterday's video was in direct response to the demo video I saw about Windows Phone 7. Nothing more. Had nothing to do with mix. Had nothing to do with what will be, what might be, what could be, what we hope will be, what will likely be. Had to do with what is, as of right now, as of what was shown. Alright? And I reported on that and I responded. Initial reactions, knee-jerk reactions, very first thoughts, immediate responses. Right? Okay? Not talking about long-term use, not talking about how I'm going to feel about this thing in 10 years. Immediately, when I saw the video, I had a response. Posted it in a video. Okay? That's about all there is to it. You guys can hate it all you want. You know? You can call me an Apple fanboy. Tell me I'm biased towards Apple. Did a video trying to explain to you that I'm not biased towards Apple. That didn't do the trick. I teach Windows Domain Administration. Somebody said, well, then you must be a bad trainer. I don't like a phone. That's it. Don't like Windows Mobile. What they've done with it. What they've shown us. Does nothing to do with how I teach or how I feel about Windows or Microsoft as a whole. Okay? I use Microsoft Office products. I have a Windows machine at home. I have one at work. I also have Apple machines at home. I also have a Linux machine at home. Okay? I don't talk great about the iPad. It's a good product. It'll do well what they say it'll do. But beyond that, it's not exciting. So I don't run around talking about it being the greatest thing in the world ever. I was excited when it first came out. The novelty's worn off, and it's really not that big of a deal. All right? Every company has their good products, they have their bad products. Alright, Windows Mobile, before Windows Phone 7, Windows Mobile, has not been doing well. This is not a preference, this is not a personal thought. Okay, they've been outsold. Everybody knows this, including Microsoft. That explains the overhaul. That's why it's got a new name, that's why it's got a new look, that's why they've got new hardware requirements and restrictions that they're putting on these devices. Alright, everybody's admitting that Windows Mobile didn't do what it was supposed to do over many, many years, a decade. Okay, I remember Windows Mobile. I remember it was Windows CE 1.0. Okay, I remember mobile computing in the 90s, guys. So, they're making an overhaul. They released their first generation, first iteration of this, and it didn't wow me. It may be great, but when I saw it, I wasn't bowled over. I wasn't amazed. Okay, I'm not saying I should take the hyperlinks out. Somebody suggested that I meant that. No. But it's standard stuff. You know? That's like someone making a new OS and going, and it's got icons. Yeah. So does everything else in the world. It's not something to be proud of. Big deal. So it's got pinch zoom technology. Welcome to capacitive touch. Alright? Where's the wow factor? Where's the innovation? How come when a worldwide, gigantic company like Microsoft puts so much of their power behind it, they can't come up with something that knocks our socks off? Right? Apple did that. You're right. I'm a big fan of that. Okay? Android seems to have done that to a point with the open source movement. They came out with something that anybody can jump in on. And it's very cool in its own right. So here comes Microsoft, big company. Here's a plain square black phone with plain square blue buttons, and we're not going to advertise any of the stuff that you guys come to Windows for. Multitasking, productivity, the Office suite, it's going to be in there. We're just going to talk about it at Mix and all the conferences that the non-consumers, non-geeks don't listen to. All right? So first thing out of the gate should have been an attractor. Every once in a while, when you're walking through the mall, you hear a pinball machine go berserk. It's called attraction mode. It does that on purpose, to grab your attention and bring you over. plain square black phone, plain square blue boxes does not grab my attention. Call me stupid, call me an ignorant what? I don't know, you never specified, okay? But call me anything you want to call me. My opinion remains the same. It didn't do anything to really knock me out yesterday. Maybe it will. I hope it does. I'd like to see that. Until then, I'm sticking by my opinion. Call me anything you want, guys, but come at me with some real stuff. Don't say I'm an Apple fanboy because I don't like one product that Microsoft made. Big deal. Alright? Until then, we'll see what else is next on the agenda with other new stuff. But I appreciate the comments. I do like the feedback. But I'm not going to be a bad guy. You know, a lot of people, 1938 media, not a big fan of it. You know, all over the web, people are up and down about it. I'm just happen to be one of the ones that are not up about it. So, you can call me what you like. My decision remains the same. You can post a video response. You can post more comments. We'll talk more about it. I welcome it all, but still, not wowed. All right? See you guys on Sunday.